2025 Audi RS6 Avant GT First Look, the super wagon everyone will want. Paying homage to the Audi 90 Quattro IMSA GTO race car, the RS6 Avant GT won't be mistaken for anything else. Since its arrival in the United States, the Audi RS6 Avant has been a favorite among car and wagon enthusiasts. Its powerful engine, RS suspension and handling, and the fact it's a wagon have made it a standout in today's crossover-flooded market. Before the current Gen RS6 says goodbye, Audi has one more trick up its sleeve, a limited edition GT model. Capped at only 660 units globally, the 2025 Audi RS6 Avant GT was inspired by the RS6 GTO concept from 2020 and takes cues from the Audi 90 Quattro IMSA GTO race car from the late 80s. Unmistakable design. Packed with exclusive details inside and out, the RS6 Avant GT is the first Audi to have carbon fiber details on its hood, incorporating large pieces that start at the hood's vents and run almost all the way up to the windshield. A new, high-gloss black single-frame grille and air intakes make this special RS6 Avant stand out even more. From the side, the 6-spoke, 22-inch wheels give the special model a larger posture, while the air intakes behind the wheel arches help cool down the brakes. If you happen to tailgate an Avant GT, you won't mistake it for anything else. Audi says its massive rear wing is almost the same size as the one from the GTO concept, and when you look at the rear diffuser and the large dual exhausts, the back suddenly becomes our favorite angle. The RS6 Avant GT will have 5 exterior colors and 3 color wraps to choose from, but US buyers will only get the Arcona white exterior with the Heritage package and white wheels, just like you see in these pictures. Inside, designers also made the cabin sportier, matching the exterior's snazzy looks. The coolest attributes are the bucket seats, which look race car inspired. But we have bad news, the bucket seats will not be coming stateside. Instead we'll get the RS6 Avant Performance Standard seats with red and copper stitching. Besides having tons of lateral support and carbon fiber trim on the back, the honeycomb stitching and RS6 GT logos on the headrests are unlike anything we've seen in an Audi. The only interior available is the one you see here, black with copper accents and red stitching throughout. The RS6 GT logos can also be seen on the illuminated door sills and puddle lights. Because this RS6 Avant is only limited to 660 units, the center console has a unique serial number next to the cup holders, and instead of leather, designers use Dynamica black microfiber throughout the interior, the untamed beast. The RS6 Avant doesn't have a lot of updates underneath the hood, but that's not bad at all. The RS6 Avant Performance and the RS6 GT both share the same 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, and with 621 horsepower and 627 pounds-to-foot of torque, there's plenty of power to enjoy. An 8-speed transmission sends the power to all 4 wheels thanks to a Quattro all-wheel drive system, and a locking center diff splits the power 40/60 front/rear. It should take about 3.3 seconds to complete the 0 to 60 mph test, though we'll have to verify that once we get our hands on one. To prevent slippage, the system can send up to 70% of the power to the front axle and up to 85% to the rear for better traction. Audi says the Quattro Sport differential on the RS6 Avant GT has been tuned for greater agility and rear bias in dynamic mode. An adjustable coilover suspension is offered for the first time in the RS6 Avant, and it lowers the ride height by 10 mm compared to the RS6 Avant. Stiffer stabilizers at the front and rear should make the ride sportier and reduce body roll, but customers can also order the RS Sport Suspension Plus with dynamic ride control or the adaptive air suspension, according to Audi. All RS6 GTs will wear the high-performance Continental Sport Contact 7 tires, which Audi says perform better under wet and dry conditions and shorten the stopping distance by 6.5 feet when doing a 62 to 0 mph braking test. Speaking of which, the ceramic brakes from the RS6 Avant Performance carry over to the GT model. When and how much? The 2025 Audi RS6 Avant GT will be limited to 660 units globally, but only 85 of those will be coming to the US. Rollout will happen later this year, with Europe getting the first few vehicles off the production line. Pricing for North America is still pending, but German buyers will have to pay €219,355, or approximately $236,000. That's quite a lot of money for a wagon, but with the limited availability and the retro styling, we're sure Audi will have no issue selling this RS6 GTO-inspired model.